Coming to you from the city of waters, Minneapolis, in the land of the cloudy sky waters, Minnesota. Welcome. I got some cool things to show you here. I'm at my favorite site, some of you familiar site, right? Yes, I say it every time. That building right there powered every one of these structures on the riverfront. All the old buildings all down here, these pretty buildings over here with the little pretty windows, and all the way down these mills over here, and all the mills and all the buildings on that side, all the ones in the front on the water's edge. You know, these in ruins here. Look at the walls crashed down in that building in the middle, right in the middle there, right in the middle. And ain't nothing like it, baby. A day like this, couldn't have asked for any better. All these buildings from like here on were here. You see old photographs of the city, it looks exactly the same right there in like the 1800s. And this little building here, still use it today. They still power much of this area with this structure or with this facility. And look at these jack weasels. Look at these jack weasels over here, baby, with their booths. Yeah, you're next, baby. Yeah, you're next, baby. I'm thinking maybe next Friday. Yeah, baby. Give me a break. Yeah, I'm filming you. Yes, I'm filming, son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. And you see how this reflects itself on the water. How beautiful that is. Look at. No, we didn't, baby. They don't care about that kind of stuff. They don't care about that kind of stuff. We didn't do that. It's in the oldest photographs. I find this in photographs beyond its construction. It's supposed to be a 1930s construction, I believe. 1930s, I think, is what they say. And I found it in a 1918 photograph. I'll have to show you that one. So that doesn't make any sense. This is the intake for the power plants, and watch this. So we're in flood conditions, and I've been monitoring the situation. Flood pertaining to what? The people. That's correct. Floods pertain to people, not just the water breaking the banks. Because here in Minneapolis, it does not appear as a flood. St. Paul, it does. It's broken the banks. But here in Minneapolis, they are experiencing flood conditions. This is considered a flood right now because there are barges in St. Paul that move goods, supplies, materials, what have you, all day long, up and down river, and they're at a dead halt. They can't move any supplies right now. Look at the water going into the intake. It goes into the dam for the power plant, and you can't even see where it goes. It's just rushing this way and it just goes down into a plug right there. And there's one over here as well that goes back into the apron. So it's flowing pretty good right now. It floweth violently, rather. As this is overflow. This is an upper overflow pool, and I'm gonna get up on the bridge and show you from up there as well. At the end here, we'll go up there. We'll take a ride in this thing. I'm still tuning on it. And we'll go up on the bridge and I'll show you from up above, and we'll look at these tiers and how they work. Because the old world had it all planned out in the event of a flood condition like this. And I noticed something very intriguing here yesterday. Wait till you see this. Wait until you see this, baby. I ain't kidding ya. Now, I find it interesting that all the boards, they got information boards, and they're very informative, rather. Lots of old photographs of buildings that aren't here anymore and such, and what it looked like. Look at this dam, look at that. Oh, that's in Dakota County, okay. Anywho, same construction, same building, same peoples, you know? But the boards that have all the information about the turbines and how it all functioned and how it all worked, yeah, they're all washed out. What happened to them? Well, there's all the turbines, see here? All the turbines and how it all worked. Can you see that? And look what they've done. That somebody's here washed it out and bleached them out. And they left just some of the good stuff, some of it. But yeah, the good information boards are all. But there's good maps in these, good photographs. I'll tell you what, with dates, 45. And this is all good stuff. I like these boards. I do like these boards. They have good information here. And it seems like they've given us too much and decided to take some of it back. You know, and this is all the turbine stuff. Just these two boards, these three boards that are washed out are the turbine information. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. Now they love it. The fresh smell of leaded fuel and Casper 927 oil, and early in the morning, right in the middle of the park. They love it. I don't care, man. They drive their electric scooters through here all the time. I can drive that through here too. Give me a break. Don't tell me what to do. They give you the looks though. They give you those looks. Boy, they have to give you the look. And I smile right back. Here's some gunite. They're covering up those bricks down there. They're covering it up. And if you want to see some brick transitions, baby, you stick with it. You stick with it, because some of the best that I've come across are right down over here, and that's where we're headed right now. But first, let's take a look at the apron. Here's the hydroelectric apron going over. This is the final tier before it heads over to St. Paul, the capital city. The wall right there, about 100 feet high. And all of this in 1850s construction. Yeah, from that wall, that 100-foot high wall right there, to this canal wall, same thing, 100 feet high, all the way down. 1850s, yes, and that means the floor, you can see it's all a man-made construction. Oh, the floor, they stopped the river, the flow, with the horses and the wagons in 1850 and made this happen, baby. Making her happener, baby. Making her happener. Look at this. 1850s. It's a roaring rapid. Class 6 rapid down here. Look at this. Class 7. Jesus, Jenny. And this is something else. But it's flowing properly and it's working properly, even in this damaged, ruined, melted limestone state, correct? These were all bricks. I'll show you they were. You got them over here doing magic tricks over here still. Transitioning right before your eyes. And we'll take a look at that one more time. I noticed some things up here that I didn't know before what they were, and now I know what they are. And I'll be talking about that. See these tiers, all of it. All of it. 1850s construction. Yeah. Yes. This little insula that I'm standing on. Yes, all of it. All of it, baby. They said they did in the 1850s. So, get the scooter and we're gonna go down to that spot, my favorite spot first, and then we'll get on the bridge and look down and I'll show you what's going on with that stuff. You can kind of see from here, these round bits all the way down this way, and then on this side there's not any round bits, but that's because the water is flowing into a power plant. But over there, there's a pool, an upper reservoir pool like this over here, where the overflow goes. And there's these round bits right there. See all those little round bits? Those are regulators, and they regulate flow going back into the river. So the water is up there. There's a pool up there like this one. But it's not going into a power plant. It's just being regulated so that water doesn't go over this apron too fast. So it's regulating the flow. So a lot happening here, a lot of things in place that the old world had to prevent major catastrophe during high water conditions. But wait till you see what I noticed over here. Wait till you see this. I ain't kidding you, this water is moving, baby. Wait till you see this. So remember, 1850s construction, every tier. It comes through 4 sets of tiers. See how there's 2 right here on this ledge? There's 2 tiers, kind of in this one in the middle right there, right in the middle. See? So it comes down from the north up there, coming into Minneapolis, and it goes through one tier, 2, 3, and then over the apron, and then down to 4. It goes through 4 sets of tiers of man-made construction throughout the entire river from bank to bank. So all of this river had to have been stopped, or at least half the flow at a time. I don't know how they would have done this. Half the flow would have had to have been stopped of this river, or at least, or more, maybe more, maybe all of it. Maybe all of it would have had to have been stopped. And I've noticed something. Now, some of you remember this site, baby. Yes, yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it, baby. That wall right there, that's my favorite wall. That's the best of the best right there. Probably my best find and my favorite as far as evidence goes to re-examine, because there's so many things going on here and it's so obvious. So all these things here, I was thinking, what are these? They can't be for boats. You can't bring boats here over the apron. You can't have boats in here. What are all these for? They're regulators, like the ones over there. See those big round bits up there? I'll show you. You'll see better from up above when we get on the bridge. You'll see how those work better. But same as those are regulating flow going back into the river. See here? So the water flows into there, all into here, and then those big round things regulate the flow going back down into this fall right there. See? They regulate, and these do the same thing. If the water is too high coming in here, these will stop the water from going back in so fast and going over the apron too fast. The water can only go over the apron so fast, and they have it all regulated here. That's what these are. These were all made of brick and concrete and rebar, and they're damaged, melted, heat damaged. Now look at this water here, floweth violently. It floweth violently. And look at the flow. And how they stopped this flow in the 1850s, How they stopped this in the 1850s and built this with the horse and the wagons. You tell me. It better be good too. You see that? This is sudden death, baby. This is sudden death. 4 sets of tiers before it heads out towards St. Paul, the capital city. All these little things over here, these little nubs, they're regulators. They regulate flow. Figure that out. All the canal walls over here are melted down and collapsed into the river. Those are all walls, canal walls. Let's get to the goods, baby.